When I first met her, Sandy, it was a good. We had a lot of fun. Just laughed and everything. Then so it was every other week for months and months. And then our first trip was she flew down with the boys came down and she picked me up from the airport. I'm like, you left your kids? And she was like, yeah, I'll pick you up, take you over to the house, whatever, mom and dad's house. So she ended up spending the night. The next day, it's like barely, like we never spent a lot of time. It was just like a couple hours on the date, very minimal time, like a date. And that trip we went out on the boat is one of the things for me. Started getting like, she's it. I told you the story, and when we're sitting on we're sitting out fishing right in front of this little island, and the sun was going down, like we gotta hurry up and get back in, and I'm like, I'm like, one more song, and I picked that Mel Carter song that hold me through, and we stood up on the front of my boat, and it's got a little platform on it, which is, the railing's about this high, so it's like up to your shins, and we're sitting there dancing on this boat, and it's a Mel Carter song, and I knew at that point, I'm like, she's it. And I've told her numerous times, like laying down, talking, I'm like, you know what, you're gonna be my girl someday. And I've never said that to anybody. I knew it without a doubt. She's like, well, you're gonna be my girl someday. You watch. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna marry you someday. And I'm like, man, I never said that to anybody. That's so confident. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm like, so I told her, we were out there, I was like, I told you I was gonna do this when we were dancing that song. I said, I told you, I am going to do this because I knew it. And she didn't, she's like, oh, this guy, what the hell does he think he is? I'm like, I know. Well, thanks.
It was before Valentine's Day, and he's like, why do you love me? And I'm like, that's a good question. A few reasons why I love you, Mark Neff. I gave this to him for Valentine's Day. I love that your love language is touch. So is mine. Your constant hugs and the way you hold me. I love that you're a little sad if I forget to hug and kiss you after not seeing you all day. I love your dimples and the way they outline your big smile. I love your eyebrows and your big brown puppy dog eyes.
Wait.
And the way they turn down just a little when you laugh. I love your deep sighing giggle when something funny or surprising really gets you going. Your sense of humor, sometimes crass and vulgar, other times sweet and quirky, other times quick and witty. You never seem to catch me off guard and get me laughing all the time. I love how handsome you are, and you become more handsome to me every day I get to know you. I love the way you look at me, even when we kiss, sometimes mysterious, and I'm not sure what you might be thinking, other times loving where I could tell you admire me. I love how important family is to you. I love how much you love your boys and how you never give up trying to pull them back into your life. Never give up. I love how patient you are with Presley and how you love her unconditionally. I love what a great little Gampy you are to Cruz, funny, playful, and how your heart broke for him when he was crying and scared on your lap during his haircut. I love how you remind me that I'm a good girl and a great mother. I love the way you improve our home, whether it's for us or the boys. I love that you like to cook and clean. And I love how you like to be organized whenever possible, but you can still relax and let things go. I love laying in bed watching Netflix and eating Swedish fish and popcorn, and then we complain about it the next day. I love that you make dinner for me and you starve waiting for me so that you can plan for it to be ready when I walk through the door at the end of the day. I love how you take charge and make plans for us, and I love how you take care of me. And when you hold my head up when I fall asleep on the plane. I love your surprise notes and your texts and your songs that force me to pull apart every verse. I love that you take care of yourself and you work out even when you can't always fit it in and it makes you mad. I love your passion for animals, even mice. He saved a mouse's life once. I love the way you connect with music and how emotional you can get sometimes when you hear a certain song. I love that you're not afraid to cry, even though you try to hide it by putting on sunglasses. I love it when you allow yourself to be vulnerable. I love how you dance. I love how you sing at the top of the lungs, even when it's slightly off key, and that you're not afraid to sing Lollipop on karaoke night. I especially love listening to you talk about your memories with your dad and your mom and your brother. I love that you'll slow dance anywhere on the boat, in the kitchen, and even parking lots. I love that you don't care what people think. Making plans. I love the way you carried me on your back in the water when the water was ice cold. And I love that you asked me to marry you in your parents' bathroom.
That's not what are you doing in there. That's not what you told me.
can't feel the ground underneath me. Ooh, baby, make my body shake. Got the sun coming up and I'm wide awake.